Hey, this is Tim. This is Moontoast TV. It's so funny trying to act like leading in whenever I can't. There's no way I could cut out what just happened. So we want to welcome Rachel Pearl, who is here today to talk about music. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. It's a beautiful day here. We're happy that you're here.
Yeah.
So tell us just a little bit about what you do.
I am a touring singer-songwriter, performer, and it's great. I love it. And right now I'm doing a new record, so I'm at home a lot. But
right, are you writing that, or are you in the studio yet?
I'm writing and recording
Nice.
and rehearsing the new songs right now. So
right on.
It's great.
When's that due out?
Probably this winter.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about halfway through recording just the bare bones of the songs and stuff. So
Very nice.
yeah.
Very nice. She's done interviews before. So we're here to talk a little bit about just music and the social aspect of it. So just tell us a little bit about how important social networks have been to you as an independent artist.
Well, I mean, besides doing live performances and word of mouth, social media is the only way that people are going to know about you. And I hate it when I go to a show and I find a new artist that I'm really excited about, and I go online and they're nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of the whole point, is to have people aware of your music and to buy it and to share it with other people. So without social media, I don't see how you could have a career. I mean, I don't know. Besides selling CDs live at shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely opened the distribution channels just in terms of exponentially expanding the word of mouth. Now that it's easier than ever to like something, to share something, to find and discover new music. So what are you doing right now with social media? What's your kind of regimen? Are you on Twitter? Are you a Facebook girl?
I have my Twitter connected to everything.
Okay.
So it kind of goes through all those channels, it aggregates it, so that's great. So I just put it in Twitter. It like 2 or 3 times a day I'll just kind of talk about music or things that I'm doing to keep people aware.
What kind of response do you get?
Well, if I get a response mostly out of asking people questions about how they feel about music things or videos that I do.
Okay.
So if you can involve other people, they're much more inclined to respond to that.
Yeah, we talk a lot about that. Just the importance of, instead of just giving a news feed, a news story, like giving surveys out there, asking questions, that whole deal.
Right.
So what are you doing to share your music with people on social, other than you just mentioned videos? Videos
are a great way. I mean, I find a lot of fans because I play ukulele, and I went to the NAMM show in California and people recognized me from YouTube. I was like, what? Really? So that's been a really good way, because ukulele is kind of a novelty. So if you find your niche and people can find you that way and learn through your stuff, because they can be involved that way.
Yeah.
And
are you tagging your videos with ukulele, or how are they finding you?
Well, I'm endorsed by a couple of ukulele companies, so people that are looking for those ukuleles and to see kind of how they sound, because people are still buying ukuleles online more than they are in the store, because they're just not that many places that they're starting to be more. And yeah, they're so cheap. I mean, $200, you can get one that plugs in, you can play live, and it's great.
No shipping cost, hardly. I mean,
hardly.
Small guitars. Bigger,
yeah, I mean, it's very light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said cheap to ship, not cheap as.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Right, you wouldn't say that.
Point of clarification.
Yeah.
So do you have an email list, and do you talk to people through that as well?
Yes, I do have an email list, and a way of getting people to sign up for that is giving away free music. That's the only time I give away free music, is when you sign up on my email list. And I tell more people about like my goals and what I'm doing in my email than when I'm just tweeting and putting out videos and stuff. So that's the place where I say, here's what I'm doing, here's the shows I'm going to be doing. And
it's a more appropriate medium for a longer kind of update anyway.
Yeah.
Where can people go to sign up for your email list?
They can go to rachelpearl.com.
You like how I did that?
Yeah, that's good.
I've done this before too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So far so good.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess
Was this a test run?
No.
The real test is on playback, right? Make sure it recorded. So has there been anything that you've done, and maybe this is a separate question, but do you monitor how your fan and follower growth is, and is there anything that you've done where you've seen that you've gotten the most growth over a period of time?
The most growth, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay.
That's awful.
We'll move on to the next question.
The trouble is that I do have to be all those things. So there are tools. You guys have tools for all the charts and stuff, and and to be aware of that and to integrate that would make me a better what I do. So
okay.
To answer that question, I guess.
Okay. Awesome.
I definitely fall short in that area.
Okay. No, I think it's tough, especially when it's all you.
Yeah.
To really do measurable things when it's all you can do to write, to record, and then to try to push out and talk back to
everything.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
Yeah.
But so we talked earlier about just engagement and people talking back to you, and you said that the videos and when you ask a question, has there been a specific video or a specific question that's gotten the most response?
Well, I have my new single that's out, and I basically threw a party and had someone come and film the whole thing and made a music video out of it. So I included a lot of my friends and some of my fans in the video. So including people in that way, people that do videos where they invite like hundreds of people and they do like flash mob kind of things, like that's such a smart way to include people in your music, because they're going to tell their friends and say, hey, watch me on my video, on this video, and that kind of thing. So anytime you can include anyone and more like that, or do like a remix contest, or do like some kind of music video contest. Trent Dabbs did that recently. It's a great idea. So
when you've recorded the video and pop it on YouTube, then do you just follow up with tweets and Facebook
I just make sure, because you think that like I probably put out like 20 status updates or emails about my new video, but some people still haven't seen it. So you don't want to bug people, but you want to just
like over time, like you'll mix other stuff, because we do that with commerce too, right? So you don't want to just sell all the time. You've got to give like worthy news. They just get oversaturated with that. Yeah, but it's good with like over the course of time to remind people that content that you created a while back is still out there in case you haven't seen it. Yeah, some people find videos I did from like a couple of years ago, and because I forget about them, but they're still relevant. So so one of the other things that we wanted to talk to you about was just Moontoast Impulse, and how you've been able to use that on Facebook to help share music, sell music. Talk a little bit just about your experience with Impulse. What I like about it is you could stream the songs and you can buy it all in that tab without leaving it. And it's really easy to use, and I think it's easy for the listener and the buyer as well. I mean, because it's pretty, it has to be really easy. It does. I agree. Yeah, because I have people that are sort of middle-aged and just that don't do a lot of stuff on the internet. So if it's not really, really easy, you just lose the sale. Yeah. And they won't even, they just get kind of intimidated. Yeah, so there's the user flow for the checkout. There's the ability to share posts within Impulse, and then shameless plug, the back end is really super easy to use too, and you could just nod your head and agree. It is. It is. Cool. Well, thank you for coming with us today. You said you've got an album coming out in the winter, hopefully. Yeah, in the winter. Anything else coming up? Is there a tour to support that, probably? It'll probably be in the spring. Okay. So yeah. No snow. Don't like the snow. I did that last winter. It was awful. Okay. And I went north. Oh, fail. Yeah. Sorry about that. Live and learn. All right. Well, check it out. It's Rachel Pearl. Thanks. Thanks.